Hi, my name is Sharon Malone. I'm a Damsel in Defense Independent Pro. Our mission is to equip, empower, and educate people on how to protect themselves. I was involved in a motor vehicle accident 8 years ago, and I really got into this because of the self-defense. I wanted to protect my children. They were 2, 4, and 7 at the time. So really it was impacted me on wanting to find a way to be able to protect myself while I'm in the wheelchair. Unfortunately, people with disabilities are 2 times more likely to be attacked than a regular able-bodied person. So unfortunately, we have to find ways to be able to protect those that are around us. So the products that we offer will do just that. It's protecting you and it's protecting others. So our first product is our stun guns. So that is my #1 line of defense, because not only is it a deterrent, it is a pain compliance tool. So we have 4 different types, but my first one is my go-to. It's called a Get a Grip. Now what's really nice about our products is that it has a safety feature. Everything can be taken away from you and be used against you. I've taken classes where I can even take guns and knives away from people if necessary, but I don't want to have to do that. So I want to have something that's going to be able to not be used against me. So this is called our Get a Grip. We have, not only is it a flashlight, which is your #1 line of defense, is being situationally aware. So this is an LED flashlight that you can use at all times. You should be looking in bushes, in your car, underneath your car, or when you're out walking. So, but once it's on, so you hear the electricity. So that's going to be the pain compliance. You want to be able to personally touch your attacker and be able to press a button. It's a very simple on-off, but what's nice is that it always should be around your wrist. So you'll see it's on, but if someone were to grab it from you, now it's disabled. So it can't be used against you. This is great for not only personal attacks, but even if it is a dog or a coyote, anything like that, they'll be able to, it's a non-lethal version of getting out of your situation. So I call it the stun and run. So, and for me it's stun and roll, but stun and run is the concept. Now we have both a keychain version, which I have on my keys at all times. Same thing, it has the flashlight, but it also has the ability to, but it's right here on my keys. So I have a lanyard that it's around me and I can be able to push it, just a simple push the button, and it's there for me when I need it. Well, I have one at home, obviously. This is our longer reach stun gun. So you have the ability to, if it's personal touch here, so you have a longer reach, but if they were to grab it from here or even here, electricity is coming through both ways. But again, it's still the on-off switch. When the right LED light's on, then all I have to do is press a button. And all of our stun guns have that safety feature where it has that disabled pin. And then if I'm traveling, I have a easily disguised, it looks like a camera, but it's actually a flashlight and stun gun, same as the others. My second line of defense is my pepper spray. So I always have, again, this on my keychain. We have 3 different versions. We have a smaller version that you can fit in your pocket. We have a pocket called our pocket pouch of pepper. And then of course I have my hardcore, and we have ones that have that same feature on the disabled pin. So that's on my keychain as well. So it's an on-off switch, just a simple on-off, and then of course, and then spray. Our pepper sprays have that same thing. It has that disabled pin feature. So you can pull it out and then they wouldn't be able to use it against you. So the nice thing about our pepper sprays, it has 18% oleoresin capsicum pepper spray in it. So that's the highest potency on the market. It can shoot up to 16 feet away, and it has the ability to, it's a steady stream, which is not like mace where it can mist back onto you. It's a steady stream that sits up to 16 feet away. And so it's, like I said, it's a simple on and off switch and spray. It can take someone down for about 45 minutes. So that's plenty of time for you to be able to get away. It also has a UV dye in it, which means it can be detected under black light. So if your attacker has gone away, it would be able to, if they were captured, then of course they could be able to detect that they did, in fact, you were there and you were able to spray them. We also have personal alarms. I have an emergency necklace on my, it's 130 decibel blow, where I'd be able to cause attention to be drawn to me, and that way a perpetrator, they don't want to get hurt and they don't want to get caught. So those are the two things that they will always say. So it's nice having a personal alarm on me, and it looks just like a jewelry item, but it's still a personal alarm. But we also have keychain version ones. So all you have to do is just pull and the alarm goes off. And then of course my kids have these on their backpacks. They're in pink and in blue, but it is 120 decibel sound that can go off, and it has a little flashlight to it as well, so that they can have that and keep it under their pillows, or I have them attached to their backpacks. We also have our Doorstopper, which is great for college women. So if they can put it under an apartment door or any bedroom door, suction it to a window, or if you're traveling, you'd be able to put this under your hotel room. And if it goes off in a low decimal, it sounds like an alarm's going off. So again, it can be suctioned to a window or wedged under a door. And then of course we have our universal gloves, which is good for joggers. If you can keep your defense tools, either a pepper spray or keychain, or what we're going to talk about next is our Kubaton, which is our striking tool. So you can have your protection devices here without them falling, or just being able to walk and have your defense tools right there for you. This is called our Kubaton. If someone were to come up from behind me, I'd be able to strike them right here in the wrist, be able to break away and start striking. The two striking points here and here are the nerves that control the arms, inner thighs, control the legs, anywhere in the thoracic area, ribs. If they were on top, I could just go uppercut to the ribs, or potentially anywhere in the face could be potentially lethal. It's attached to a keychain. It has a pointed tip, and it has a great groove for the grip, so it fits perfectly with your fingers. So it can be struck from any direction, but depending on your situation. And some other the products that we have include our junk in the trunk, which is an emergency road kit, which has your jumper cables, ponchos, emergency blankets, some playing cards, reflectors, things that will be able to help you in an auto emergency situation. We also have our road trip. It is a flashlight, an emergency beacon. It has a personal alarm, magnetics, and a glass breaking tip. So it's a 7-in-1 road assistance device. We have our Bulletproof Vest, so bulletproof panel that you can fit into any backpack or any bag, and it'll be able to protect yourself if there was a potential shooting. We have our concealed weapon purses. We have a whole line of different purses between backpacks, personal purses, smaller purses. We have some wallets that can protect your ID. We have our disabled pinned what we call our arm candy, that you can put onto your wrist and have your stun gun attached, or any other personal device that is keychain accessible. And then we now have our new hand sanitizers, as well as our masks for today's pandemic. We do have the face masks as well as hand sanitizer to help protect in this world that we're living in today. You can visit my website at mydamselpro.net /pro20,000. Or you can call me at 480-353-7564.